Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses, and this video is called "You Shouldn't Drug Deal If." I'm on my boat, and this is for all the people who, whatever. Alright, I got my notes, and we're gonna go ahead with it. I'm gonna make it real quick as possible. First, you should not drug deal if you don't know anybody in your area, if you're not cool with people, if you don't fuck with people like that, you know that, like I said, your net worth is in your network. Next, you shouldn't drug deal if your plugs suck, if your connects suck, if they don't have shit, if they're always late, if they're always shorting you, if they're just bad at what they do, you know. You shouldn't drug deal if you have a bad reputation. If it's hard for you to, it's gonna be hard for you to do everything else. Not if people just don't like you. If you're known for like fucking robbing people or being a liar or calling the police or being a fucking this or being a fucking that. If you have a bad reputation or not, you know, and if you don't, you can always ask. Next, if you cannot consistently re-up, and if you're not consistent, my bottle's leaking. Of course, if you're inconsistent and you're always getting better and better shit and becoming better at what you do, that's obviously not what I'm talking about. If you're always late, or if you're shorting sometimes, hooking it up sometimes, if your shit's good sometimes, if it's not, you know, being inconsistent. If you are scared of violence, you should not drug deal. If you're scared of jail, you should not drug deal. If you have severe anxiety, you should not, especially social anxiety. If you are bad with people, if you're bad with people, or if you're antisocial, there's probably something better for you to be doing, you know? Because it's all about the people. Because that shit'll fuck you up. It might make you value your time more, or your space or your privacy a little bit more. But if you're bad with people or antisocial, you could really fuck your nerves up. You know, it could give you more. It could give you anxiety. It could make you pick up fucking drug habits and shit like that. So it's not a good idea. Next, if you are a dysfunctional addict, I always tell you guys, if you're gonna deal drugs, you should definitely not be an addict. And if you are, you need to get your shit fixed. You need to go to rehab. And by the time you get out of rehab, you probably won't want to drug deal anymore. You'll probably be fucking sick of drugs and sick of talking about drugs and sick of being around fucking crackheads and shit. But if you are a drug dealer and you're an addict, you're gonna do crackhead shit. You're gonna do addict shit. You know what I mean? And that can fuck up your money and your reputation. And all of that. Next, if you're easily influenced and easily taken advantage of, you should totally not be a drug dealer. Next, if you are bad with money, that's probably the most important thing. So a lot of people are bad with money and drug dealers, and they fuck their re-up money up, and they spend their money on dumb shit, and they don't have enough gas to get to their place, and they pay their bills and all kind of fucked up shit. You know, that's probably the most important one. Second, the last three, if you're lazy, nobody likes a lazy drug dealer. This is all about the thirst and the hunger. Next, if you have bad karma or bad luck. Now, that's one of the decisions that, I started doing my thing because I did have such a good luck. I might not have had good karma, I kind of did because I was a good kid and shit, but I became a criminal because I have really good luck. I don't really believe in karma, but if you believe in karma, you know, go with it. Don't do it if you have bad karma. And lastly, just because I was doing a little bit of research last night, there's a lot of fucking sins in the Bible. There's like 630. So chances are, if you are a Christian or some shit, you should not be drug dealing. If your religion entails sinning, if you can sin in your religion, you should not be drug dealing, especially if you're a Christian. Manipulation, lying, fucking all that shit is a sin. You can't drug deal. You can't find any other way around it. You can repent as much as you want to, but you're still gonna sin. And you really don't give a fuck. So you probably shouldn't be doing it. That's it. It's AaroniMoses. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment, share this video, add me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that shit. Peace.